Hello everybody out in Facebook land. So Marissa and I are on the Skyliner on our way to breakfast over at the Wilderness Lodge. Let's see if I can zoom in, because I can, in the distance I can make out Spaceship Earth there. It's a little hazy looking because of the screens that are on the windows here. So we took the Skyliner from our resort, which is at Art of Animation, which is at the southernmost part of Walt Disney World. And this Skyliner station coming up here goes in two directions. We're going to head to the left here in just a moment.
Oh, brakes. That's scary. We're getting off here?
Yeah, because we got to get on to the next one.
So we transfer?
Transfer, yeah. Alright, so we are at the next station here. We're going to go over to Hollywood Studios. So the logic is that we go to Hollywood Studios and then take the bus over to the Wilderness Lodge. This is the first time we've ever tried the Skyliner. So there's signs here, so it's easy to figure out where you're going. Right here. The station is really big. You do have to wear a mask while you're on the Skyliners. Basically, anytime you're indoors.
Have fun.
Thank you. Masks. Here we are. So there's so I think there's a stop here for accessibility right there, and these are the regular cars. I just realized that we're 3 hours ahead of Arizona, so there's probably nobody watching the stream, but I'll save it. Two. Thank you. And we're on. These move pretty quick. We were here 2 years ago when they were testing the Skyliner, so they weren't taking any riders yet. They were just testing them. So this has been running for almost 2 years then. Let's see how fast the car in front of us goes. Bit of a bump there. Let's see. Cars going by. Oh, we're crossing the highway.
Ladies, gentlemen, and
yeah, look at that. This is natural Florida here.
throughout his life and career, Walt Disney had a passion for animals and the natural world. Today, we are traveling through one of the many protected wetlands here at Walt Disney World Resort. If you're lucky, you might spot some of the happiest wildlife on Earth.
So they're referring to alligators and snakes and all that kind of good stuff here. There's signs at the resorts about when you're near the water that snakes and alligators live here, so just as a warning. We haven't seen any of those things though. So let's see if I can zoom in again. We're going to be there pretty soon, but there's the Tower of Terror at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So that's pretty quick. Our resort is actually just across the highway from this park, so I figured this would be the quickest way to get there. Yeah, we're slowing down though. Maybe because... Oh, look, Chewbacca. Yes. R2 and C-3PO. Maybe we'll get the ride on one of those. Let's see what's on the back. Can't see with the glare. So we did slow down.
Are we at a stop?
Well, we're getting near the station, so I imagine that the Skyliner has to slow down when there's a transfer. So in each of the stations, there's a transfer point for the disabled, not disabled, but the accessibility cart. So if there's somebody that's in a wheelchair, there's a separate place in the station where the car will come off and separate from the line. So that if it stops moving, basically, the car isn't moving. Normally the cars keep going. They don't stop. They just slow down.
Everyone can become the stars of their favorite cinematic stories.
But if you're in a wheelchair or a scooter, there's a little spot in the station where it comes off the cable and stops so they can transfer. So I think that's why it slows down. Just so those cars can come off the cable, the main line.
Before you walk the red carpet, remember to double check your star-studded itinerary using your My Disney Experience mobile app.
There's no screen right here. You can actually see a little bit better. There is the Swan, it looks like, resort. Let's see if we can sit in there. There you go. That's the Swan resort. The Swan and Dolphin are, I believe, some of the, if not original resorts, they have been here since the 80s. Because my first visit was in 1986 when I was 11, and those were here.
Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Never been in the Swan or the Dolphin. We've kind of, on our visits to Walt Disney World in the past, we've gone to other resorts just to see what they're like. But I don't think we've ever been to the Swan or Dolphin, have we?
No.
They have some nice restaurants there, so maybe someday we'll just go just to dine. Yeah. Alright, we're going to end the video here when we get out. And we'll see you all later.